I got started in music because my mom wanted me to play guitar, because she played guitar, I guess, I don't know. So she started me on guitar when I was, I don't know, five or six or something. And then I just kind of did it. It was kind of like an activity, just as you do as a kid, you know, whatever. That's what I did guitar, and then about 12 years old, I wanted to quit, and then my teacher kind of laid into me, but in an inspirational way. And about that age, I thought, oh, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Well, this thing is a melodica.
Yeah.
Had this for a while, and then this thing is actually sort of like an 80s, it's called an omnichord by Suzuki, and it's sort of like an 80s electronic version of an auto harp. My mom actually bought this at Toys R Us for like $10. Now they sell on eBay for $300. And I was also begging my mom to let me have it for like 10 years, and finally last year she gave it to me. So
you're old enough.
The rest
now.
is history.
It was probably about 7th grade. I made like Region Orchestra or something, and I was in the middle of this huge sound that was so glorious, and I just thought, I want to do this forever. So that's where it started for me.
I started playing when I was 10 years old because my dad had a violin from a pawn shop that he'd gotten. He's a guitar player, and so when it came time for orchestra to be started, like in 5th grade, that's what we had, so that's what I played.
Around the middle of 2007, or the fall, we just went to the studio. Jesse came down. He was living in New York at the time. I was in Denton. Talked him into that. And he's living the dream now. Yep. But we went to the studio with Matt Pence, and it was really just the three of us at first, me, Jesse, and Matt, and we started laying down the basic tracks for the songs. And the words were just not yet together. It was just really the music part. And then as we were recording, I was revising words and laying more parts and more parts and more parts, and then eventually we had the finished record. And, I think it's more focused. I think it's somewhat similar to the last record, but I just think things are just starting to be more in focus. The last record, there's a lot of instruments going on and parts as well, but I just feel like this is a little more centered. Fix your cages, fire your belly hot, go on. You won't find me in your paws. I am out to drink down the last drop. When you put it out yourself, you just can basically do whatever you want, and so it becomes more you, or more the band. I mean, we released Matthew and the Arrogant Seas record first. That was actually the first release on the label. This is the second. Don't know what the third is yet, but you know, we kind of, me and Eric Polito, who I started the label with, you know, he's in Midlake and I have my thing, and we're artists more than we are music business people, but we wanted to approach it with that type of, or we want to keep that in mind, that the artist, really be aware of what the artist wants and what is right in their eyes. I think Denton is there's a definite community of people writing and recording great music and making music because they feel compelled to make music rather than because they think they're going to get a record deal or some industry guy's going to see them or anything like that. Or maybe they're going to jump on board with a big band or something. That's just that doesn't really happen in Denton, but I think just people make music there because they're really driven to make music, and that's what's kind of beautiful about it.
Question is, what on earth is this
Oh, this is
thing?
my new, yeah. This is Hairy Legs. I should have brought the sculpture, I could have brought it. My mother-in-law actually made this. She helped put the album art together. And this is, if you look at the album art, this little guy's in there. His name's Hairy Legs. She makes dolls, among other things. His face is made out of a dry avocado. And this is a brush that's been cut in two. And I don't know, I always, whenever I'm wondering whenever I'm looking for artwork or something, or some kind of something cool that I want to use for a poster or whatever, I always go to her house and she has all this cool stuff everywhere. And she made this, and I was like, oh man, I gotta have that. So we put it in the so he's the little man. If you look at the album cover, he's a little man standing in there. So I took him out and took a picture of just him on a white background, so I could use it for other things. And right now it's my MySpace profile image. But it's pretty cool. I like it.